coach told me before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will get first crack at it here. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker, toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Got him on the RPO. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They'll run it on 4th down, and they'll make the tackle. No gain, get motion from the back. Williams. That's caught. It's Lane. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Simon. At midfield, he's got room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Foster. Turning it on! Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Blue Devils have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Williams from the gun on third down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Quarterback keeps it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Play action with Williams. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Run ends there.
That That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Making his first move. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a little space.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
Here we go, ready. 22.
Here's Williams to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Blue Devils will try to convert on 4th down. Needs it. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover.
Pulls it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense.
They'll try to get him on the fake. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
He'll keep it on second down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play fake, Williams. Look out! Out wide left, it's Lane. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Throws it off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Williams. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They boot it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. NC State quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Massey. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Calls his own number. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Some misdirection with the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Defense not showing press coverage. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now over to your game at Wallace Wade Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Out wide right, it's Massey. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got out of trouble and throws. This time it's complete. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, the TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, NC State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
NC State 21-0.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This could end up being the biggest drive of the game. Down 21-0, you have to keep it from getting. Snags it, and there's running room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Williams got it in the middle. It's Foster. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret.
He's loose. He's at the 40. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it
Extra.
8-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew him.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Williams finds his man. It's Jordan. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Williams will pass. Right side, it's Lane. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Gets the back moving. Here's Williams to throw. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And the Blue Devils will have it first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Extending the play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for running room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock.
Makes a deep grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down here on the Duke sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Pratt. First catch of the season for this highly talented receiver, man. Their fans have been hungry to see that. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Reels it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Makes the grab on third. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Red 54, go!
They'll try to get it in with the run. Just smothered on the play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes toward the goal line. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He'll set up to throw. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st. Left side, it's Bush. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. NC State going up tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on 1st down. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Great place to start for this offense. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Pratt. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on